Hello everyone, welcome back to ALR. Today is round 4 in tier 3. You've got tier 3. I've got tier 3 here tonight. So it's round 4 today in the Las Vegas Grand Prix. It's a track where it's mostly it's straight and braking zones. Some braking zones. Sorry guys. And let's go over the standings real quick. Tier 3. We have Ishtar, who's a reserve and who stepped up to tier 2, leading the championship still with 51. Oswaldo with 39. Swan with 27. Robin with 25. Pointers with 24. Benny with 24 as well. Milam with 18. O'Leary with 18. Major with 17. Samet with 15. Tichy with 14. Abmo with 11. Arctic Squirrel with 8. Groen Vogel. Groen with 5. Luke with 4. Black Charizard with 2. Basti with 2. And Boomer with 1 point. For the constructors, we have Alpine in the lead with 63. Followed by Williams in P2 with 42. McLaren in third with 29. Then we have Mercedes and AlphaTauri joint fourth with 27. Then we have Aston Martin 22, Haas with 18, Ferrari with 15, Red Bull with 7, and Alfa Romeo in last with 4 points. And now we're underway for qualifying. So we have 15 drivers joining us tonight. With this in Vegas, anything could happen. Am I right? Yeah, anything could happen. Since it's such a difficult track. And there will be a lot of chaos in the race. Okay, we have the Alfa Romeo of King Fades, who is the first one out on track. And as he slides at the exit of the chicane. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of this circuit, but I've done well on Thursday. I managed to get a podium. Okay, we have King Fades rounding off the final chicane. And now he's starting his first lap and the first flying lap of qualifying. Takes turn 1 neatly, I guess. He needs to take a lift into turn 2 and 3. There's the two Aston Martins on the straight. as the first Aston Martin makes some way for the, the Alfa Romeo. Slides a bit. King Fates coming through the middle of sector 2, I guess, and onto the very long straight. Anything could happen on this straight. You can literally overtake while you're 8 tenths back. That's the power of long straight and the DRS. As sector 1 minute 11.3 for the first two sectors, coming through the final chicane in second gear. I'm surprised. I normally take a third or fourth gear to prevent some sliding. King Fades rounding out his lap and oh, he invalidates. What? As he goes off the track on the final corner. Let's see who's next. Summit, the Ferrari man. Next one to cross the line. And Summit will set the benchmark of a 1 minute 33.2. Major Luke goes 2 tenths behind and Major goes 9 tenths behind. Yeah, 9 tenths. We have the clan of Abmo who goes up into P2. Now O'Leary goes 3 milliseconds quicker than Abmo. And that's a 33.3. Next one across the line is as Kazel goes quickest in the AlphaTauri, a tenth quicker than Summit, as his teammate goes up to P5, and as Oswaldo goes P9, my T-Champ goes P8. As we have Tichy in the Aston Martin, rounding off the final chicane. And Tichy will put his Aston Martin up into P7 with a 1 minute 33.7. Meanwhile, his teammate will go behind him with 35.1. Let's see pointers on how he's doing. As he exits sector 2 and heads off to sector 3 with a 1 minute 11.6. Yep. Onto the final chicane he goes. Takes it a bit too slow there. Pointers will put his Williams up to P9, the 34.4. Meanwhile, Robin across the line goes P2 in the Mercedes. Let's see Booma in the Haas. That's a 44.6, which says he's the quickest, but I don't know who is so far. Hello, Booma. Sorry, I didn't check the message. That's a 1 minute 10.6. He gets blocked by the Aston Martin, and he goes quickest still with 32.7. Despite the Aston Martin being on his way, he still goes quickest. great lap from the Haas driver and the ALR owner. Let's watch Osvaldo. He's 5 tenths down. Osvaldo rounding out the final chicane. And Osvaldo will not improve. King Fades is now starting his lap. Now King Fades into the sharp 90-degree corner. Now coming into the chicane. Goes a bit wobbly on the exit. Now exit sector 1. He sets a 45 flat. What 54? 45 flat. King Fade sets it 1 minute 15, 1 minute 11.5. What 1 minute 15? And King Fade, let's hope he doesn't invalidate again on the same corner. King Fade goes up to P10 with 33.9. He could improve on his lap. Who's on a lap now? It's Major in the other half. His teammates on provisional pole. Now let's see what he can do. Major across the line, he goes up at P9. So he jumps a few places as O'Leary in the Williams is across the line P2 as Major now goes straight into the wall, which ends his qualifying as Amo goes up to P2 on the front row, 1/10 behind Puma. As Kazel goes provisional pole by 2/10, less than 2/10. As Robin now starts his lap. Let's see the Aston Martins. Yeah, the Aston Martins on his out lap. Osvaldo is now starting his lap as well. Who's on a lap? As Mighty Jump spins while being 4/10 quicker. As Gwen goes a few hundredths slower than his teammate, so it's an AlphaTauri front row knockout. As O'Leary is into the pits. Let's watch Robin. He is improving by nearly 6 tenths in the second sector. Now let's see what he can do in the final stages of the circuit. And Robin across the line, he will go up at B. He goes on to provisional pole by 2/10 of a second. Beats out the two AlphaTauris, but it's not over yet, as there's 5 minutes left in the clock. Oswaldo into the pits. Mighty Jump is improving by 2.5 cents, to be fair. As the Williams of Pointers goes up to P10. Back to Mighty Jump we go. As he has no eras and clips the wall a bit. And he lost some time in the second sector, which is not ideal for the Ferrari driver. Mighty Jump across the line. He does not improve. He lost so much time in the second and last sector as he spins and clips the wall and lost his front wing. He is not having a good time so far. As Arctic Squirrel goes straight on in the chicane, the final chicane, but no damage thankfully. He just has he run out of fuel? Yeah, he is. He has no fuel. Now Pointers will come in too. As they both box to the pits. Kingfield is improving by nearly 4 tenths. Let's see if he keeps it clean on the straight and onto the final chicane. Kingfield is now nearly 5 tenths up. He is gaining some time, but will it be enough to improve him a few places? Kingfield across the line he goes, P9. Just behind his teammate, but ahead of the DNF Major. And ahead of the two Aston Martins and Pointers. Who's on a lap now? Let's watch Abmo. Yeah, let's watch Abmo. And Abmo, rounding off the first sector, goes a 10.5 up. Let's see if he could keep the momentum up as he slides after the sharp turn, which is not ideal as he loses some time. Yeah, he lost a lot of time after his mistake. If I were him, I'd save up some of my eras and go out for another lap as he hits the wall a bit. I don't see any visible damage as Abmo now comes into the pits. That's the end of his qualifying. Luke is improving a lot. Nearly 8 tenths improve as Luke across the line goes P3s. Splits the two AlphaTauris. It was a good lap from the Alfa Romeo driver. As Summit's next, who's improving 2 tenths as well. And Summit, across the line he goes. He stays P7. He lost a bit of time. Luke retires. Oswaldo finishes P9. Buma still can't beat Robin on pole. Let's see if the Williams of O'Leary, what he can do. O'Leary across the line he goes. He stays in P8. Robin's still on a lap. He is improving sometimes. Now let's see what he can do. Obviously he's still on pole, but he sets it 32 flat. 4 tenths quicker than Buma. As Robbins is on pole for the Las Vegas Grand Prix in Tier 3. By a dominant margin, I must say. عادي حطيتها على اليوتيوب. Okay, here are the results. We have Robin on pole for the Las Vegas Grand Prix, nearly 4.5 tenths ahead of Buma. Then we have Kazel in the AlphaTauri, the two AlphaTauris of Kazel and Swan, both P3 and P4. Then we have Luke in the Alfa Romeo in P5, Abmo P6, Summit P7, O'Leary P8, Oswaldo, Fades, Major, Pointers, Tichy, Arctic Squirrel, and Mighty Chub round off the grid. And then we have 25 laps ahead of us. Let's see who will come out on top. As now it's a formation lap. Let's hope there's no glitches. Let's see the startup tires of everyone. We have everyone on mediums, apart from Kazel on softs. So I see he's trying to go for an aggressive start. As I assume he'll get the better hand on the start with his softs, and the rest are on mediums. Telemetry is not on. There we go. Now we're done with the formation lap. As we wait on the rest of the grid to line up. This is the best angle I could get for the start. As Oliver is disqualified, he is going to have cold tires at the start, which is not ideal. King Fade's also disqualified. As Pointers as well. We have 4 drivers disqualified, 5. Wait, what's happening? This is the best angle we can get, as 5 red lights for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. And we're underway for the streets of Las Vegas. It's a good start from the pole sitter, when immediately jumps his teammate up to P3. We have some contact between O'Leary and Arctic Squirrel, which and Arctic Squirrel has lost his front wing. And King Fade's also lost his front wing. King Fade's also gets a penalty. But yeah. Some early drama into the race, which I expect to see more of, since Tier 2 had it when I raced. At least it's a bit cleaner than what we had in Tier 2, as a virtual safety car. We just got that message. As we're back green, as there's some fighting going on. Pointers has lost his front wing as well. There's some fighting between the Ferrari and the Williams, as O'Leary just taps the wall, but I don't think there's any damage. O'Leary is still far behind, but he is going to get the better exit on the Ferrari, as Pointers is in. So is Arctic Squirrel, who unfortunately got caught up on the lap 1 incident. As we have O'Leary still behind the Ferrari. He could get past, as straight line speed is handy over here, as O'Leary gets past the Ferrari of Mighty Champ and up to P12. Back at the sharp end we have Robin still leading the way, but Boom is still catching up. As it's a Tigaras train between P1 and P3. P1, P4. Since Luke is too far behind, as Robin will look for the move on his fellow countryman, Robin. But he's still isn't able to make the move. Uh, Hazel with the fastest lap on his softs. Robin has won round 3 in Barcelona. So he's looking to make it 2 wins in a row. Ishtar won the first and second round in Belgium and France. And last round in Barcelona, he got promoted to Tier 2, where he won twice again. And last round, Robin won the Spanish Grand Prix. He's looking to make it 2 in a row like Ishtar did. He's extending the gap to the Haas, but the Haas gets a better exit, I must say, and will have the DRS on his fellow compatriot. And Boma on the outside of the chicane, but he will get squeezed out. This is clean racing between these two. Now Sven is looking to make the move on Boma. Boma is losing some time, but Sven had to back off. Otherwise, there's going to be an incident. There's yellows, it's Abmo in the McLaren who spun, but I don't think he has visible damage. He's underfueled as well, which is not handy. Back at Boma. Back to Boma. He's losing some time on Robin. Stitchy and Major go side by side as Mighty Chop is out. And it's a safety car for tonight. The first time tonight. I wonder what happened to Mighty Chop. Turn 4 is just it's a sharp right-hander. A sharp 90-degree right-hander. So I'm sure he understeered into the wall. Or went straight into the wall and lost his tire. Which is so unfortunate for the Ferrari. Let's see who's going to box. Robin is boxing. Who was staying out? As Hazel goes left right into the pit lane, which I'm sure is not allowed, unfortunately. As Robin goes onto the hard, Hazel will go on the hard as well. Yeah, also Oswaldo and Major and Tichy and Abmo are in to the pits, which I don't think is a good call. We had a similar scenario in tier 2, where it was a safety car with 5 laps in. If you don't make another stop while pitting this lap, you will lose so much time. So I don't think pitting that early is a right decision. As Major's in again. I suppose he has damage. Yeah, he does. That's a shame for the horse driver. As Amos also in and put on the mediums. Actually, both of them did. Arctic Squirrel stays out as he pitted the previous lap. So I don't think there's any point at boxing again. As we wait on Arctic Squirrel to catch up to the field, let's go back at the sharp end, which is the top. Robin and Casey will have the upper hand on the restart, as they're on the fresher tires. But if they don't pit again, they will suffer big time. The safety car coming in? The safety car will stay out for another lap, I presume. Yeah. The safety car stays out for another lap. Which means and so far no one's boxing. As we see Almo and Major, two former teammates, to be fair. They were teammates last season in McLaren. They were swapping places for a moment. As safety cars in this lap. As now we're back underway in Vegas. We see Robin making up a place straight away with his fresh hearts. Boma gets a good restart, but he's now under pressure by the AlphaTauri of Kazel. But Kazel still backs out. As Robin drops a few places, I have no idea what happened to him. Sorry, it was Swan, not Kazel. As King Fades goes sliding through the twisty section. Now Robin makes it his way back up to P8. After I don't know what happened to him. Now he's behind O'Leary. As it's King Fades in the wall. He's lost his end plate. He makes a mistake through the sharp corner, which allows Robin to get back up to 6th. King Fades now looking for a move back. Pitches as what's happening? Oh my! Complete tomfoolery. King Fades is coming into the pits. He goes for a move on O'Leary and squeezes him off into the final chicane. Luckily O'Leary doesn't get any damage, does he? Yeah, there's no visible damage, but he is going slow. I think he has some minor damage. Now he's looking to get past Oswaldo. Now they make contact and the nearly sent Oswaldo into the wall. And Oswaldo and Abmo go side by side. Abmo slides into the sharp left-hander. Now looking to get past the aggressive Oswaldo. Oswaldo is known to be a good defender, to be fair. A good and aggressive defender, to be fair. He's trying to show off his talents, but he unfortunately gets overtaken by Abmo. As O'Leary is into the pits. As yellows, it's Abmo again, who spins at the exit of turn 1. Now lost his whole front wing. It's a virtual safety car here in Las Vegas. It's 2 virtual safety cars, and now after 2 virtual safety cars and 1 full safety car in 10 laps, as O'Leary is back on track, but he unfortunately lost some time due to his damage. Samet overtakes Swan for a moment, but he gives back the position. As the virtual safety car will end in a moment. As Arctic Square gets a drive-through penalty. For speeding under the virtual safety car. That is frustrating, as now he's into the pitch to serve his drive-through. Not what he would have wanted, as King Fades and O'Leary, who got into contact earlier, now King Fades makes it safely on O'Leary, but O'Leary will have the better run and the better exit into the main straight. As Amo is pitting again. Yeah, he didn't pit after his spin, so he's now pitted. As O'Leary will have a look at the turn 1. He sends it, but he backs off. He just has a little look and backs off to avoid any contact, which is a smart decision. As he has a DRS all the way to the sharp 90-degree corner. As Swen takes the lead away from Boomer. Now Swen's back up. And King Fades gets past O'Leary, but O'Leary comes back at him. And Robin sets a fast lap on his new fresh art. Sorry guys. Boomer with the DRS into the sharp 90-degree corner. You see Kazel right up behind Luke. King Fades and O'Leary are still going side by side and going at it. As King Fades manages to get around the outside of O'Leary, but he goes a bit deep, the Alfa Romeo. The Williams has the DRS into the sharp 90-degree corner. Will he go inside or outside? He will go down the inside of turn 4, but backs off, which is a smart decision. Otherwise, it would have been contact again, these two. Back at the shop, and Boomer gets past the AlphaTauri of Swen. As now Kazel has made his way back up to the top 3. Swen looking for a move, but he is not risking anything. As Robin gets past Summit into P4. Not Robin. King Fades goes way too deep while overtaking O'Leary, which allows O'Leary to get back fast. But King Fades will have the DRS. As King Fades has burnt all his ERS. Not all of them, but he's burnt so much ERS. He breezes past the Williams. Back at the sharp end, we have Kazel right up behind his teammate. Will he get past or will he hang on? Swen does not get past the Haas, as he's too far back. As we have Tichy getting past Major, but he goes a bit too deep and has a slow run into turn 17. Kazel now gets past Swen, who pits. Robin's now a second back on Casey, so he has lost some time. Now Casey looking for a move on Boomer for the race lead. Boomer's led most of the race so far, and now he's under pressure by Casey. As King Fates gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And now, is it Ab Morgan who spun? King Fates is out. King Fates is out. So he has had enough of driving tonight. I guess this truck is not the best. As Casey now goes on the outside. As Robin now. Oh dear! Oh! Complete chaos on the main straight. Oh my! What has just happened? As there's a safety car completely placed in the hands of Boomer. As it's unlucky for Swen. Now Boomer on the softs, but he is going aggressive on these tires. So now it's a golden opportunity for Boomer. Swen's going to be in big trouble. With Boomer being on the pressure compound. But to be fair, the hards will be better in the final stages of the race. The final 3-4 laps, it will. Guys, everyone's bunched up, so we are most likely going back green. That was a mighty shunt between the Mercedes and the AlphaTauri. The safety car. What are they doing? Come on, speed up. The safety car will it come in? Yeah, safety car is in this lap. Now Swen will control the restart. Wait. Swen goes back up. Luke gets past Summit, but Summit will have the upper hand. Now Tichy will get involved. As it gets really close, Tichy has no front wing. As it's another safety car. What is happening? Tichy now gets 5 seconds. What is happening? At this point, anything could happen. Is safety car coming in? I'm sure it will. Yeah, probably will. Now let's hope the safety car will actually come in, unlike last lap. Will it? Yeah, the safety car is in. So we're back underway in here in Vegas as Tichy now picks after his damage. Swen leads the way. Tichy gets another penalty. His race is pretty much done. Unfortunate for him. Puma with the pressure tires is looking to get past when his fellow countrymen again. As you have so many Dutch people on the grid. There will be no DRS as of right now, but Puma will have the better speed with his pressure tires. As Puma goes on the outside, on the right, as they touch for a bit. Who is gonna be last on the brakes? It's Swen who lets off the brakes, but he goes a bit too hot. Something he really didn't want. It allows Puma to get the race speed. as one has to settle in for P2. So I'm at comfortably in P3 after a clean drive. Let's see if he can keep this up until the end. He is in a good position because Luke and Oswaldo have penalties. We have O'Leary now on his right behind his teammate. Will they swap or will they stay as of right now? As O'Leary goes a bit wide into the chicane. Boomer extending his advantage now to 8 tenths. He will have the better exit and he will gain some time. I see Major in the other horse holding up the rest. He has no ALR. Meanwhile, the two Williams pair they, have some ALR. So will Pointers let his teammate through as Amo sets the fastest lap. Major goes a bit too deep, which allowed O'Leary to get through on his teammate. But O'Leary goes deep at turn 3. Now Amo gets past. O'Leary on Major. They make contact, these two. As O'Leary, with an ambitious dive, makes his way back up to P6. His next target is to get 3 seconds within Oswaldo as he hits the wall. As I said, his next target is to get 3 seconds within Oswaldo and Luke to get a potential P4. As now Abmo with the DRS, with the pressure compound, makes his way around Major. And now up to P7, the American driver goes. Goes a bit too deep, as he's so lucky not to hit the wall. Major chops the wall a bit, but that's not going to be a big issue for him. As Arctic Squirrel and Pointers are both waiting patiently behind. Back at the sharp end, Swen with the DRS, but he has less ERS and has older tires compared to Puma. But he is closing, to be fair, but not close enough to get past. As Arctic Squirrel now gets past Major, who's having a lot of problems. I really don't know what's the issue with Major. He has no ERS and could have went on to softs. As Pointer is now right behind him with some plenty of ERS in the tank. As back at the sharp end we have Swen really close to Puma. As Arctic Swirl now gets 3 seconds, which will affect him. Hey. As those one with the ERS 7 tenths behind, will he use some ERS or will he save some for the upcoming lap? Swen getting closer to Boomer, but he can't. Now Oswaldo gets past Luke up to P4. Now Pointers is now back past Major, who's having so many problems. You have to feel for Major. As Luke with the slipstream and with the run on Oswaldo, but he backs off, which is the correct decision. As he will have to gear us all the way to the sharp 90-degree corner. Oswaldo defends the inside and the outside, which Luke can't get past him. 3 tenths separate these two leaders. As Puma goes a bit deep. When has a slow exit, to be fair, which will hinder him. As Puma is now comfortably 5 steps ahead, but that won't last too long, as Swen can't make the move. Has to settle in behind, and has to wait patiently. As Major and Arctic Squirrel, they both squabbling. Arctic Squirrel has to back off, both on low ERS. Yeah, as Major gets past, now Oswaldo and Luke are squabbling. Oswaldo has the ERS and has the upper hand. But Oswaldo, for some reason, does not decide decides not to use ERS. As Puma doesn't get a good chicane, which will open the doors for Swen, as he will have the DRS on Puma. Swen with the DRS, he is now close to Puma. Swen on the inside of Puma gets past Puma up to P1, the lead of the race. But Puma out wait up until the finals race. So as Puma has the better run on Swen, but will settle in for behind. No, they make contact. They're side by side and make contact in turn 1. As Puma will have the DRS and they were really close to taking each other out. Puma with DRS doesn't send it. on the sharp right-hander. These two drivers really need to be careful, because Samet is also behind. If anything happens, Samet could potentially win the race. But back at Puma and Swen, only 2 sectors remaining. Swen with more ERS on his tank. Oh, they both are really close to contact. They both made contact to be fair, but as Techi is not having the time of his life, as Buma breezes past Swen into the lead with 4 corners to go in this Las Vegas Grand Prix. Swen can't do anything about it and has a poor run on the chicane. Will Samet interfere? As now we have Buma crossing the line, wins the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Swen in P2, Samet P3, Oswaldo and Luke in P4. But will O'Leary close up? O'Leary jumps up into P4. Oswaldo and Luke P5 and 6. Then we have Abmo, we have Pointers with no front wing. Then we have Major and Arctic Squirrel. Then we have Tichi. That was a blast. As O'Leary gets driver of the day. After the Las Vegas Grand Prix, we have Buma who wins by half a tenth over Swen. Then we have Samet in P3. I believe it's his first podium of the season. No, it's not. He's got a podium in Barcelona, so it's his second podium in a row, which is great for him. O'Leary in a solid P4 after an up and down race. Oswaldo in P5 after a clean drive as well. We have Luke in P6, who unfortunately lost to Oswaldo after a close battle between them. Then we have Abmo, Pointers. Then we have Major and Arctic Squirrel rounding off the points. Tichy unfortunately lost his front wing on the final laps and misses out of the points. And for DNFs we have the unfortunate Robin and Kazel, who came into contact on the very long straight. Then we have King Fades and Mighty Chop, who are also DNF'd. Okay, guys, thank you all for tuning in with me, and I hope you all enjoyed the race as much as I did. There's so many battles and so much drama, and and I enjoyed tier commentating tier three as always, which is anyways, guys. So much could happen in a track like Vegas. There's so many long straights and so much blunt corners, which involves yeah. Hmm. Anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed tuning in with me in the stream. Next race will be at Canada. Canada? Yeah, it is. It is Canada. So on Thursday, Tier 2 and Tier 4 are racing, and on Sunday, Tier 1 and Tier 3 are racing. But the Sprint League are racing in on Tuesday, which is at Qatar and Las Vegas as well. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and that's going to be it for the stream. Take care, guys.